I don't know. I just feel like I needed something new. I feel like I needed something a little lightweight, something a little bit more fresh, something not as long so my daughter's little hands can grab them and you know. So yeah, I have hair on the floor. I still have the shears on the counter. So we're still working it out. I am gonna throw some curls in it with my Numi curling wands. You know, I've been using the Strivectin line, which I love. You guys, this skincare gives me everything that I needed. So I started off with the clarifying cleanser. Update on this. Love it. Definitely love it. I don't know if I get the clarifying part of it. And I did go ahead and use the plump serum, this right here, and I did go ahead and put some eye cream on. And mind you guys, I have the Discovery set, okay? And I feel like this is a big Discovery set. Mind you, it was about $89. Everything I have full size is the moisturizer and the eye cream, but everything else is from the Discovery set. And I feel like these are pretty decent sizes. If you ever had like a skincare Discovery set, you know, you really don't get that much. $89, because usually this is like the size of the moisturizer, but this is just the eye cream and this is the size of the moisturizer. I was on their website the other day seeing, you know, if I wanted to, this is a moisturizer, you guys, seeing if I wanted to, you know, have this be in my regimen all the time. How much would it run me? You guys, about $200. $200, which is not bad because, like I said, the sizing and the ounces you get are pretty amazing. And a little goes a long way, you guys. Like, my face was hydrated for at least my whole shift yesterday. So for at least 12 hours plus. So yeah, but yeah, I'm loving it. That's just an update, you guys. Like, look at that hydration. Let me zoom in because I don't think you I said look at that hydration. Hydration is there. It's definitely what I needed. Love it. I don't know if I necessarily need this step, but I'm so used to locking in all my moisturizers with something oil-based. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do this step, but this is my Numi hair wand. I absolutely love it because I am one of those girls who cannot use a curling iron. I cannot. I just can't flick the wrist. Curling wand became popular. I feel like they became popular in like 2010, 2012. And I just haven't stopped. Have not stopped. We're gonna see how it turns out. I kind of did a little bit last night, just to the top, not to the bottom, because the bottom, as you can see, I still have the body wave going on. And the hair that I buy is a decent quality, so when it says body wave, it really is body wave. Like, my hair barely stays straight. I don't know how the girls get their hair so straight. And you know, my girl Tiara, shout out to her, I just love her. She revamped my unit one time. I don't think she made it. I think she revamped it because it was a little ghetto, and so she redid it. She's a hairstylist, and she straightened it when she gave it back to me. It was so straight. It was so straight. Girl, how'd you do that? How did you do that? And this was years ago. To go get the baby, she was getting a little fussy in there. Yeah, you were getting a little fussy in there, a little riled up. I heard you. So yeah, we're just gonna throw some beach curls in here and see how it looks, see how it turns out. And yeah, let's get into it. You guys, I'm in the coffee for attention era, and it is so cute. So cute. Curling like I want her to. I did put some product in it yesterday. Honestly, just some oil, just the almond oil that I use for my body. I just put a little bit in my hair because it was dry. It was dry. Just need some hairspray or something. I did say in my last video that every time that I had like short hair, it was just for like an experiment, or it was a synthetica, or you know, it was hair going bad that I could just do something with, or like an Amazon wig. Nothing that I customized myself. That it gives like effortless. I love that it's so bouncy and it has movement, honey. Stiff wear. I don't know. I think I'm going to maybe, I think it's the closure that's throwing me off. So, because before I cut it to my shoulders, it was long, you know. I think it was about 30 inches, but I cut layers, face framing layers in the front. So I like had these bang pieces already. So I didn't cut these. These are already there. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna add maybe like a piece of hair right here. It's really this side. Right here. Just so maybe it could be even. Maybe go to the hair store and just get, you know, just some hair, some pack hair. 34 now. I haven't eaten. I do want to make a juice. I made juice with red cabbage the other day. It was really good, and I have some left over. So I think I saw a recipe where it calls for red cabbage, the grapes, lime, and a pineapple. So I'm gonna try that, and probably make an avocado toast. Y'all know that's Old Faithful right there. Avocado toast, yeah. And mom is watching baby again tonight, so I have to make bottles and just get everything prepared and ready for her to thrive in the night, because 6 o'clock will be here before you know it. And I gotta go to the store. Lord. I don't like the feeling of always rushing, always being on the move. For the past 5 years, you know, before I became a mom, 5 years, I embraced the slow life. I embraced just working on myself. I embraced being all about my wellness. I embrace just slow living, waking up, doing what I want. Last night, she didn't go to sleep till midnight. And I was like, I'm gonna edit my video from like midnight to 2, get what I can done, do the rest of the morning. I wanna do my skincare and, you know, some body care. And I just couldn't get it done until she fell asleep. And by that time, it was already 2 a.m. I started editing my video till about 4 a.m. But you know what? I enjoy these moments. I enjoy this journey of like realigning, reassessing, you know, figuring it out, creating balance. Getting stuff done, y'all, and it's still early. It's 2:30. I got my breakfast going. I'm just gonna make what I made yesterday, the spinach, egg, and avocado toast combo. Some variation of spinach going right now, the Ezekiel bread in the oven, and I'm about to make this juice. It was just red cabbage, pineapple, grapes, and lime. I am gonna add some ginger just because I bought it yesterday and I haven't, and if I don't use it, I will lose it. It will go bad. Purple cabbage I have. And like I said, y'all, the little auger in my juicer is like making stuff get kind of stuck in there. I need to buy some new pieces. I'm gonna look into that soon. But yeah, let's get to 2:32 right now. I still have a couple of hours. I am making some food for myself. My first meal. I haven't had a sip of water. Okay. I'm just making some spinach. I got some Ezekiel bread in the oven. I'm just gonna make some egg, eat it with some avocado. Yeah, the same thing I pretty much made yesterday. I'm gonna make again today, and I am gonna get started on this recipe. I've never had this combo. I've always had like maybe red cabbage and grapes together, and cucumber, or you know, just pineapple and kale or something. So I'm excited about this particular combo. I really don't juice grapes a lot, but these things are going bad. They're getting ready to turn to prunes. So I want to juice them before they go bad. I did just wash them, so they are clean. Because even though I washed this, I still don't like that that little first layer. You see? now made and getting ready to eat my first meal. Look how good this looks. This is a sweet potato with some Beyond Meat and some bell peppers, some black beans, and just some guac on top. And yeah, I haven't made this before. But I've always wanted to. I'm missing a couple things that I did wanted to use when I wanted to make this. I wanted to add some corn, maybe some dairy-free sour cream, and some rice or quinoa. Can you guys tell the difference? That we are on a new lens. I love. Yesterday when I went to work, I had my camera in my bag, and I have a coworker who photography is his hobby. He shot pictures at my work baby shower that my coworkers do for me, and he gave me an SD card with all the pictures he took. They were amazing. They were so good. And that was so nice of him. So he was at work yesterday, like in regular clothes, and he had his camera, and I was walking past him, and he had the biggest lens on his camera. And I noticed that he was on a Sony. So I asked him, whatever he got a chance, could he, you know, look at my camera and see why I'm not getting the kind of quality I feel like I should be getting, or the kind of quality that I thought I was gonna get, because I just bought a lens. I wasn't using the stock lens. I just bought a brand new lens that was pricey, more expensive than what I have on right now. But he said that my depth of field was too high, and that the kind of aesthetic that I kind of looking for, that I should go down and get like an f.14 or 8. So I went to the camera shop because I still have my box and my receipt, because I wasn't feeling it, but I thought that maybe if I changed some settings, maybe if I, you know, did something. But the way that my apartment is set up, it's like all the light is coming from one direction, and so it's just a lot of low light. To the camera store today, I still have my receipt and the box, and I was like, look, I mean all day since last night I was doing research on just like what is good for, you know, what I want to do. It came down to 3 options, which, and I wasn't even thinking about this lens. A long time ago I was, but it didn't come back up. So I knew I wanted to go Sigma, because I have a Sigma lens on my Canon, and I just love that lens. Love it down. And that shit was expensive, and I don't want to give it up. I do not want to give it up, because I was thinking about it. I should resell it, but that's like my photography lens. Like if I just want to shoot myself or like anything, that's like my photography lens. I don't know, but I just don't want to give it up yet. So it was between the Sony 11mm, which looks great. It's lightweight. I think it's an f.14, but they were out of stock. The Sigma 16mm. Y'all love that lens down, especially on the Sony ZV-E10. Y'all love the 16mm or the 30, but those are prime lenses. And I felt like they were too big. I still wanted to have kind of like a compact lens. You know, I'll be putting this thing in my purse and everything else, and in my car and stuff. So I don't want something too big. And he suggested this one. I was like, you know, I'll take any suggestions. Just this is what I want. This is what I want. So and he suggested me with the Sigma 10 to 18. It's not as wide as I would like, but he said it's really good in low light. And like I said, it's 10 p.m. now. I only have some skylights above me, and that's it. So I don't know. We'll fill her out because let me tell you something. I only have 14 days to return that lens, and so they bought it back from me. $250. That's all they gave me for that lens. I was all like, I was here 3 weeks ago, and you're only gonna give me $200, $250. Plus today was the last day. They had a sale going on lenses. Not like a big sale, but like $50 off, $100 off, something. So I didn't want to spend any money because I was like, I should at least get $600 for this lens. At least. And that did not happen. But it, you know, that's how it goes. 14 days is crazy though. What happened to 30 days? I don't make the rules. But yeah, you guys, that's all I have going on tonight. I feel like baby girl is not going to let me do anything. My mom stayed with her last night. She didn't sleep as well as she sleeps, you know, of course when I'm here. But you know, my mom keeps her in the bassinet. With me, she sleeps, you know, in the bed or like close by. And so we slept all day, woke up, went to the camera shop, went to go see my brother and my pops, and came home, didn't do anything for like an hour, and I made a meal. And yeah, I just don't think she's gonna let me film. Plus she's teething. I think baby girl is teething. Bad. Teething bad.